Hi everybody, this is Oriako and welcome back to Triangle Strategy Let's Play series. Today we are going into Chapter 7.
And so it was that the once proud kingdom of Glenbrook did fall. Aesfrost seized control of the Crown City, threatening to bring the surrounding domains under its iron yoke. Now the Archduke's army marches upon House Wolffort's stronghold, where Prince Roland is being sheltered by his loyal friends and allies.
Chapter 7 Part 1. Assault upon the scale. So there is a decision to make today. I guess if we get to the point. Well, it was pretty clear that they will be sieging Wolffort state or domain or whatever is it called. So yeah, let's see what this Frosty will do.
Your
Now
most
the banner is
honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fawkes was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three high houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolffort is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Father!
I don't get that movement. Why? I mean, it's always nice to have a puppet in the throne, but why? Why wouldn't they have one of the brothers crowned there?
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed.
What has he done to us? What did he say? I don't believe it.
3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own
If he was seen as a
And when
nice guy,
Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring.
I don't know if that... I mean, that accusation only works based on reputation. And
so
Gustadolf
we were left with no choice but
is
to
seen as
march
a
on
schemy
Whitehall
guy,
Castle and
while
put an end
Regna
to
is seen
Regna's
as a
treachery
nice guy, so
by force.
I don't know if people
Our actions
will
were
believe
born of a righteous duty to avenge
that
Dragan's
claims.
murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not,
And of course,
but I beg of you, spare my children.
he does not because he wants Cordelia to be saved, but
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death.
yeah.
Off with his head!
Ooh, will I see that?
Roland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
Poor guy.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects.
Yeah, I'm
Death of
surprised.
this
I'm so
kind
surprised.
and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
I should change. Oh my, there are... Oh. Oh, oh. There are 4 subquests, or short chapters, or side stories. Oh my. Okay, let's start with Celery Streets. Yeah, this chapter, or this episode will be 100% plot
Whatever is House
and
Telior to
storytelling.
do. With King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves. Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Fawkes alone is no match for the Grand Duchy. Yet if House Wolffort were to fight at their side... They say Prince Roland is in Wolffort's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they? The Wolfforts may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, Esfrost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall.
That might be the decision I have to make.
Bending the knee to Esfrost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
That might be the decision that I have to make. Defend Roland or give him to the Esfrost invaders. Crown City. I guess this is Cordelia. Side story? I don't know. Nope.
It would seem things have calmed outside the castle walls.
What is to become of us now? Word has it the King's Guard's been slaughtered to the last man. We must flee while we have our lives.
If they meant to kill ordinary folk like us, wouldn't they have done so already? Even us frosty dogs have some honor then. Who'd have thought? Anyway, there's no point fighting. What'll be, will be.
Our people seem less resentful of Esfrost than I would have expected. No doubt due to the Archduke's decision to focus their attack on the castle and leave the town itself unscathed. So, the common folk won't be a problem. That just leaves the matter of the royal family. His Grace and the Crown Prince have been dealt with, and Princess Cordelia has been brought to heel. Prince Roland is the only one unaccounted for, but the men I arranged for hunt him down as we speak. Word has it there's also a sizable bounty on his head. No, he'll not last long.
He will. I'll protect him.
I knew Gustadolf to be a shrewd man, but his attention to detail is nothing short of astonishing. I have seen all I would. Let us return.
I'll be protecting Roland with all I have. I'll make every single choice, or I'll make I'll divert every single effort to protect him, whatever it costs. I hope my crew follows me because this democracy thing. But yeah, I'll vote in favor of defending him.
Your Majesty, House Wolffort has failed you. I have failed you. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call. How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid? But no, cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Roland with our lives.
Oh, I see what's happening here. Maybe, because it seems some of them are siding with, well, bending the knee to Esfrost. But that guy, it seemed he would fight for Roland. So I think I might make allies after that decision, and enemies, make allies and enemies, depending on the decision I'll make.
What is it this time?
That would be nice.
We've just received word that Esfrost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whitehome burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and it is said Crown Prince Franny also perished in the fray. Prince Roland has fled to the domain of House Wolffort, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid. What could the Archduke be plotting? And what did the others think of the matter?
At any rate, I must speak with the Hierophant at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say?
Everyone's scheming here.
Indeed. Indeed, you may have the right of it. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you?
Send a bird to the palace. Tell them that the Holy One's faithful servant Sorceler would humbly beg an audience.
Maybe.
At once, Master.
Well, I thought that after visiting, how was that country called? Or I don't even know its name. It was Heisand? Yeah. Heisand, Glenbrook, and Esfrost, yeah. After visiting Heisand, I thought I would have made friends there, and they would come to aid me. I mean, not Glenbrook, but Wolffort. But now let's proceed with the main story. Let's see what decision I have to make. Ooh.
Lord Serenoa,
I'm nervous now.
Heavens, you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolffort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Maxwell. Your father.
Benedict, there is news.
Everyone has been slaughtered.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Has something befallen Father?
Yeah, both of their fathers have been down, have been going down lately. He's still alive?
Father!
Lord Simon, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon. Not now, of all times.
Father. Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you, Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
So all the responsibility falls in Serenoa's shoulders, I suppose.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
The hut?
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Oh, the mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see.
I'm convinced he's still alive. And he'll join
Thank you for the report.
your ranks later.
Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
He was level 14. Maybe in 2 or 3 chapters he will end up joining you.
You too abandon me now?
I'm convinced. Well, maybe it depends on the path you take. Maybe if you defend Roland, or well, I don't know the I don't know the decision you have to make, but
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolffort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Okay, no side stories. So, let me take a look at the encampment now. I'll be taking my save here. Okay, let's save here and let's take a look at the encampment. I haven't visited it since last chapter. Maybe I have new things here. Okay, let's see. 184 kudos that I have. Medal of Bravery. I think this is used. Yeah, promote units. That's exactly what I wanted. And now I have here. Required 2 quiet to spawn. Maybe. Raise the movement of all allies by 2 for 1 turn. Ooh. Grant 3 TP. Move an ally to any location. Oh my. And stop a single enemy for 1 turn. Oh, this could be really nice if I have to face the boss or something like that. Light wave it is then. Okay, I have nothing else. And I guess I'll be saving for Quietus Point Plus now. But now I can promote 1 unit. And I can promote Huguet, Gila, Roland, Benedict, and Anna. And Serenoa, of course. I might promote Serenoa here. If I promote Serenoa, he'll be getting Sweeping Slash and a stat boost, which is nice. Roland also could be nice to promote, but and my other option is to promote Benedict. Benedict as a strategist, and having 4 TP could be of a lot of use with his buffs and so. Because Anna is the other option. Anna is being so useful now, but I guess I'll promote Serenoa. And Serenoa now is a sword
would
fighter.
not be here without my allies.
Whipping Slash. Okay, let's. Well, first promotion then. Until next time. Let me check on the roster now. What does that thing do? Deal physical damage to all enemies within range. Okay. Now, I have 10k. 10k coin. I could spend my money here. There are a lot of pellets in the store that I could buy, but I have a lot of them. Maybe I'll be buying a couple of those, blindness and silence, in case I need it. Fury and temptation as well. Those stones, I don't know if they are of use. Or spices. I guess they could be of use, but I don't know. Anyway, let's check on accessories. Golden Pinky Ring. Increases the chances of enemies dropping spoils. Oh, that's really nice. Maybe I should buy this thing. Okay, those things increases resistances. I'll be taking one of those. I think it's really nice. And I'll be putting it on Benedict, maybe. Okay. It only increases chances, right? It does not increase stats. Yeah, I think it doesn't. Let's talk to Ian's now and see if I can forge something. I have 6 fiber here. Wow, that's impressive. Maybe I should be forging someone else's thing. Maybe not. Maybe Okay, let's increase Frederica's damage. And you could be a really good unit, actually. But I don't know if I want you yet. I'll leave it like that. Also, are there some battles here to fight? Okay, there's another battle, which grants money only. Okay. Maybe I should take my time training the units. I don't, not training, but getting materials and forging my unit's equipment. I don't really know if I should be doing that. But let's take our save again. And let me take a look at the War Chronicle. This screen allows, yeah. Okay, I'm centered, so I guess the only diversion is in part 2 of chapter 3 when we make the decision of visiting Hyzant or Aspros. In our case, we go into Hyzant, but nothing has really changed with that decision. Maybe now the path will divert even more. But let's go there and see. I really want to make this decision in this episode, I mean.
My lord, the Asfrosti army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland.
I know.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
A thought came to my mind, and Roland is one of the guys who have a coin. So, oh, maybe he'll vote against himself.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Maybe he'll vote against himself.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Aspfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Yeah, Hogat, I thought you would be in that position.
Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
the natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
I saw that coming.
See, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolffort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolffort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects. You must decide.
I cannot render a decision here and now. There must be some solution. As his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince, but as their lord, I must ensure my people's safety. We cannot hope to win against Aspfrost, but if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives. Ooh. Ooh. I'll be saying that.
We cannot hope to win against Esfrost. But if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives.
Indeed, all paths are fraught with danger. In which case, we ought to choose whichever option ensures our survival. If we live, we can reclaim what we've lost.
So we'd be buying ourselves some time.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
Me and no other? I thought we had the coins.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Okay, so after all, the coins will decide.